Number 1. Exploring abandoned places is supposed to be an adventure, but it can also lead to some unexpected encounters. YouTube channel Explore Abandoned Places with Tattoo Tony Alton published this video in October of 2016, writing, "We ran into 4 very strange people and were surprised while exploring to that I got really bad vibes from. They seem like they maybe wanted and running from the police. The school does look pretty creepy from the outside, and when you enter the eeriness heightens. The place looks like a haunted house. Graffiti lining the walls, broken windows, loads of decay, and rubble on the ground." Early on in the video, Tony notes that this guy wouldn't stay out of his camera shots. About 20 minutes into the video, Tony comes across 4 men and quickly turns the camera away from them.
Don't worry about us, man. Yeah, we ain't interested in fucking with nobody's shit or anything like that, though.
Someone did some history on the building.
May I ask you a straight up question?
What?
Why them cats run off? That makes me nervous.
I don't know.
So they don't grow angry or suspicious of his motives. Well, the entire encounter is shown. At the end of the video, Tony describes the men and explains what happened off camera. He says that Toe looked homilies. One was an old man and crazy, and the last guy was younger, shifty, and acting strange. 2 of the dudes kept inviting Tony downstairs to see some cool stuff, but he got a bad vibe from the men, was worried about getting his equipment taken. The weirdest thing was one offered to babysitters. Kids, whenever Tony wants to go exploring, more than a little creepy. Number 2. This is some serious EMF gone wrong. Published My Dark Life in March of 2022. Dennis held an EMF session in the basement of this old house in which girls are said to have gone missing. After spending some time in the basement, he hears something in the wardrobe. As he reaches toward it, the wardrobe starts to rock aggressively. Dennis runs from it, and in doing so appears to hurt his leg amongst all the rubbish in the basement. He looks back for a moment, but decides it's best to leave the house, and after seeing the shell of a haunted home, wouldn't you? Number 3. Juan Mendez is a paranormal investigator and urban explorer from Brazil who likes to go exploring haunted and abandoned places of his many scary videos. This ghost hunting video is by far the scariest. He is hunting for a ghost that often takes the form of a scary old woman. It isn't long before the alleged ghost sightings caught on camera. The ghost scares them in the window, and then especially in the doorway. I would question if this ghost video is real or not, except for one weird thing here. They are shining a light directly out the woman, and yet nowhere does her mysterious figure cast a shadow. That's probably the scariest thing of all. It makes it seem like the video's paranormal to me. Number 4. Al Capone has a long-held an obsession with exploring the scariest, most haunted places he can find. One of his creepiest videos ever has to be the time he went investigating a local cemetery at 3 a.m.
God, I'm freaked out. What, man? So. Cement and board. Hello? What was that? What was that? Hello? If that's a spirit, can you do that again? Or maybe move that light switch? Turn on that light for me?
The ghost does not turn off the lights, but what he accidentally caught on camera next convinced his subscribers and freaked to the out. A ghostly figure appears beyond the stairs. He stares back to where it was like he senses something, so I think this paranormal sighting might be real. No random person would be at the cemetery. At 3 a.m., it could be a maintenance worker, which would explain why the closet door was open earlier, but that doesn't explain the strange noise coming from within the room or why his light flickered when he heard it. 2 months later, he takes a 15-minute hike through the woods to go exploring what he calls one of the most haunted places in the world, the Blair Witch House.
Right here. Previously to us documenting this place. What was that? Hello? Is anybody in this home? I'm just making a video. This place is so freaky. What was that? Oh man. Oh. Here's he touched in his mouth. Whoa! Oh! Shit. Shit. Hello? This is the most one of the most haunted places I've ever been. I don't know why I came out here by myself. And I don't get really good phone reception, so if something was to happen to me, I just hate this place. God, this place is so scary. I heard something in the kitchen. Oh, I heard. This place makes my anxiety run so high. I don't know if you remember me. I'm sure you do. I've done so many investigations here. And I've caught you on camera many times. What the? What was it?
This spirit takes him in circles, toying with him and his rising fear.
I'm starting to feel like I'm hallucinating a little bit. Somebody back there? I'm not playing if someone's back there. Oh my, I hate this house. I'm not messing around. I want you to reveal yourself. Whoa! It's happening again, dude. I hate this house, bro. They need to tear this place down. Oh! Oh! Yo! I'm closing this door. Yo! No! In the name of Jesus! Oh, there's a bat! In the name of Jesus! There's a bat right there. Oh!
He's freaking out and cornered when a bat flies under the door. It's seriously creepy, and I don't know how this can be faked unless he somehow has a pet bat on hand, which I doubt. When he opens the door, no one's there. This investigation's a little too paranormal for his own good. Time to bail. My final analysis of both these ghost videos is that they are probably real. The first one might have been a cemetery groundskeeper, but it might have been a ghost, and either way I don't think it was planned at all. The Blair Witch House video could have been a second person off camera, except for that bat under the door. Also, the Blair Witch House has been investigated by multiple channels, and the paranormal activity is fairly consistent, so I don't think he was faking any of it. Number 5. A spirit pulls a member of the YouTube team, caused a sobering natural down a staircase in this scary video. Upon first entering the haunted place, they hear something and they discover a rope tied to a wooden beam overhead.
Você acabou de escutar os passos ali? Calma, Der. Tá muito iluminado ali. Normal. E a corda continua aqui, aquela corda, cara, que tinha aqui, ó. Parecia que uma pessoa tava querendo se enforcar. Vai.
As they continue their search of the place, they hear a voice.
Pô, escutou a voz aqui, ó. Aqui, ó lá. Escutou a voz? Credo, Sandro.
They hear something again and start to head upstairs.
Nossa, o que foi isso? Meu Deus. Pega uma Alexandra, o que foi isso? Vamos lá. Nossa. Não, aqui eu sei, aqui não é gente.
But these students wish they wouldn't have.
Vou sair daqui. Deixa eu pegar aqui. Vou sair daqui. Lá! Ô, cara! Que cor? Ô, velho!
What just dragged this crew member down the stairs? If it is indeed a spirit, I wouldn't be following it downward. It may be leading this team to the fiery depths below. Number 6. The adventurer Abdullah Alan Berry goes exploring an abandoned building in Saudi Arabia in search of a poltergeist, or a jinn as it's referred to in the area. There are many floors to explore, and each one holds horrors of its own.
No. في حد.
He turns around to see a mysterious figure that could be a jinn, or more likely the shadow of the banister in front of it. He continues to explore, and the paranormal activity continues to stay one step ahead of him. The ghost keeps throwing objects at him, guiding him in a way towards a final confrontation that he is not ready to witness.
Love.
He looks up in time to capture a glimpse of a scary round face peering down at him. Tell me what he says to it on his way out. Whatever he says seems to cause a much anger based on...
ما راح اذيك ترى بس بتكلم معاك وراح اسمع لك شيء. هذا غافل هذا شغل والله شيء غريب يا شغل.
He quickly leaves before the spirit becomes any more upset. Number 7. A Saudi Arabian ghost hunter known only as High claims to have caught a real jinn on camera while exploring an abandoned house that he knows is haunted. I can't tell if this is a gap in the curtains or a ghost in the window. He presses onwards and reaches the second floor before things get beyond creepy.
في حد؟
Something paranormal is making movements.
بسم الله. بسم الله بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء.
You excited ghost hunter arounds from room to room, trying to keep up, praying for strength all the while.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
As the ghost apparently runs into a tall cabinet, I can't tell but wonder if it's just as afraid as he is.
بسم الله.
Cornered and with nowhere to go, the spirit of finally has to rely on its supernatural defenses to get out of
أعوذ
there.
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Scary noises are heard all around, doors shutting, cabinets opening, and soon as strange and bizarre paranormal mist floods the room. It's hard to say if this was real paranormal activity or dust kicked up from him throwing objects everywhere, but I think it's probably real and most certainly is creepy. Number 8. When you've got a place called the Dungeon in a state lockup, you're bound to run into some chills down here spine. It was taken on a ghost tour of the Missouri State Penitentiary, and 2017. The first shot in the video reads, "Picture taken of the showers minutes before entering the dungeon. Notice the light at the top is clearly off." Let's take a look. Folks in the video up here to be trying to contact spirits within the building asking if they exist. According to the video, they've received responses, although it's hard to detect the hisses, moans, and spoken word responses in the clip's audio.
Let's check a little bit. Sure.
The video also claims that the light at the top before entering the dungeon was off, while the light turned on after leaving the dungeon. Curious, or did someone just hit the switch? Whatever the case, the paranormal seems to be a large Missouri state. It's probably time to plan a prison break. Thanks for checking out this video, and if you liked this, hit that subscribe button because I upload 3 new videos every week. Here are some of my other videos that I think you'd like.